All right, everybody, welcome back to another episode of Remain Rome Return. We are not banking episodes. I repeat, we are
not banking episodes. Did that change my voice?
Yeah, that it made it much slower. It sounds like you're doing
What
a
about
ransom. Now, more Alvin the Chipmunky.
Oh, we are not banking episodes, folks.
Actually, it's not. Maybe not Alvin the Chipmunky.
Is that better?
Yeah, it's not. It's like you're like a eunuch. Is that the word? Am I using that right? No, you sound like a weird devil, like thing. Devil impersonator. I don't know how you would impersonate the devil.
There we go. I'm back.
This is the
Technical
worst voice
difficulties.
of them all.
You shouldn't have done that. Go back. Do the other ones. If anything but this.
I like the devil or the eunuch.
Either one is great.
Were you in the
what if
boys'
it's both?
choir?
The eunuch devil.
The eunuch devil. You mean the Pope?
Oh, damn, he's on fire, folks.
Actually, no, the new Pope is good. I'm talking about.
I don't know. How good can a pope be? Pope shit in the woods?
He's from Chicago.
Oh, that makes him so good. They don't have the highest shooting death rates in America.
Yeah. Actually, I think that's probably somewhere
But
else.
those hot dogs, though.
He dressed up as a blues brother, so that makes him kind of cool.
It's true. That's true.
The Pope.
So speaking of the Midwest, we got to get to this goddamn weather because it is freezing here.
Is it like 60?
I wish. Overnight it was like 39.
Okay, that's actually kind of cold.
Yeah, and right now I think it's like 49 or 50.
I don't know what it currently is, but the wind chill this morning was 0.
Ooh. It's rough when there's not an actual number on the screen, huh?
Yeah, when it's just a good old goose egg.
You sent me a very funny video. It was about 3.5 seconds long of you, I'm assuming, walking to or from your car.
To my car.
And just screaming, all right, fuck this.
So we got our official first snow of the year. Well, snow and ice, I would say.
Yeah, and it was ice instantly, essentially.
Yes. And so it's that time of year where I'm like, why do I live here? Like, what's the point of this?
Right.
And like it snowed like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
And it's still like that bad, which is not.
We have some pictures I can put up here too.
Yeah. It didn't even snow that much. It was only like 2 inches, which isn't terrible for like the Midwest, but it's just like the main streets are fine, but the neighborhood is just, it might as well be an ice rink. Like,
yeah.
Shout out to that episode. I don't remember, one of our first episodes about how it would be more efficient to ice skate to places than it would be to drive.
It's true. We were really great back then, man.
We were hitting all the strides, making fun of Eastern Europeans. Who are children.
Potholes to Estonia, I think, if I recall.
There we go. That's the name
Literally, like, subscribe, follow us, please. Hit the subscribe button, follow, comment, do some stuff. Really take it back. Yeah. To some of the old episodes. We really were on a different level back then. What you're getting now is half of what this podcast started as.
Yes. It was. You know, we tried a lot. It's like when you first start a relationship, you're like trying to hide your faults and all those things.
Taking the blue chew, you know.
The blue chew.
Oh, nothing. Cut that.
Cut that, I guess.
Hey, with the cold weather, the worst part isn't bringing on the ice. The worst part is bringing back the mice. See what I did there? Now that's good. See, I still got it a little bit. You've fallen off as a podcaster, but I still got it.
That's true. You still
that's
got
pretty
it.
Good.
We did have the return of a mouse, not mice. Mouse.
Well, I had to rhyme.
That's true. The Mises. Yeah. So
don't be a silly geese.
Kill
the Mies.
That crawl space that Damien slept in.
Yeah. Fuck that.
Yeah. There was a dead mouse.
Yep. You sent me a picture.
I said they're back.
Yeah. Just simply said they're back.
Exclamation point.
And to that I said, because baby, it's cold outside. And I thought that was fun.
It was fun.
Incorporate a little bit of a Christmas spirit into that.
It's officially time for Christmas music at this point. Or
do you turn it on already?
I haven't listened to any yet, but I feel like where it's appropriate after Thanksgiving. We have had our Christmas decorations up for like a week or two.
Yeah, we just decorated a couple of days ago, and we had Christmas music on while we were doing it. So it's officially Christmas in this house. I still need to do in here a little bit because I want it to be more festive in here.
Yeah, I need to put up some lights in here as well. Because Abby likes to change themes of things, and last year's theme's not good enough anymore, so we have to buy new things.
Yeah, it's just like, a costume for a baby is only good for one use, and just like Christmas decorations, you can only use them once. It's like wearing the same shirt over and over and over again when you're recording an episode. Nobody wants you to do that. Nobody wants you to see you in the same
you need fresh
yellow hat like a highlighter. Nobody wants to see that. They want to see you wear different stuff. And so that's what we're learning.
That's what we are learning. And so I did put up my Christmas lights. Luckily before, like back when it was like nice and 60 degrees here.
Yeah. That is the best, is to do it. Just do it in the fall, honestly. Don't even wait. Like, I don't know. I in the Midwest, I'm totally against the people who are like, you can't put up Christmas decorations until after Thanksgiving. I'm like, bitch, after Thanksgiving, it's going to be 0.
Yeah.
I'm going to put up Christmas decorations before it hits 30s.
That's exactly what I was like. This might be the last nice day, so I'm doing it now.
Yeah.
And we didn't turn them on, but I at least had them up and decorated. And so, because I wouldn't like at this point, it's too late. It's done. I'm not going to do really anything outside from this point on. I mean,
people are lucky if I'm getting up and moving at this point. I'm kind of in my hibernation zone.
It's now, it's dark at 4:00.
Which is the most depressing time of year.
It really is. It's cold and dark out all the time, especially it's very, especially because like I'm a little more northern than you, so like it's more dramatic. It gets technically darker here earlier. Is it as depressing in LA?
It kind of is, to be honest with you. It gets dark right around 4:30, and the thing is like there's not really even sunsets anymore. Like it's really pretty for 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And then it's just pitch black because it goes behind the mountains. Like the sun.
Oh, because of where you are in LA. You're in like a valley versus like if you were actually LA proper, you would at least have, I was like, the ocean. There's no it's the ocean.
Yeah, so it hits those mountains and it just gets pitch black.
And it's probably a little bit like, at least you don't have like probably as much of the grayness as we have it's like it's now that
it's
time
pretty gray.
Where it's like gray all the time.
Yeah, it's pretty gray right now. We woke up this morning, I couldn't even see the trees outside.
Oh shit! Just like pure fog.
Or smog, probably more accurately. Speaking of which, I got the fire department called on me the other day.
Just doing mad rips from your vape.
Hell yeah, dude! The smog bong came out. No, it was we had some really bad rain, and with it came like wind and stuff like that, and so we have this ivy crawling up our back wall outside.
Yeah.
And the wind was so heavy and the rain was so heavy that it pulled it off of the top. And so it was like hanging down. It broke our peach tree in half. Like it was very, very bad. And you can't just hang it back up.
No, you have to chop it down.
You have to chop it down. So I did my best to chop what I could. And it was a nice day out and it had been raining previously. So I was like, everything's wet. I can start a fire. It's going to be fine. Just burn off. And it's all like fresh stuff. So it's not going to start a big flame that's going to shoot sparks everywhere.
No, but it's going to cause a lot of smoke.
But it's a lot of smoke. And I didn't quite remember that portion of it. So I'm throwing fresh fucking vines on the fire and you can't even see where you're walking. In the backyard. Like I almost stepped into the pool a couple of times because I couldn't see.
Man, too soon.
And so I have my headphones in and I don't have all of the necessary equipment to be doing this. So I'm really struggling and I'm sweating, can't see. I'm crying because the smoke's in my eyes.
Your asthma?
My asthma's killing me. And so, anyways, I'm about 45 minutes in. The whole backyard is covered in smoke. And then the neighbor across the way, I look up and there's people peeking up over the wall. And I was like, hey, so I take out my headphones and I look closer and it's the fire department. And they're like, what are you doing? And I was like, oh, this vine stuff was coming down and I had to get rid of it. And I don't have enough room in my yard waste bin because it's already full. And I can't just have it sit here because it brings in all the rats and all that stuff. I got to get rid of it. And he's like, well, you can't just openly burn stuff in California. Like, I know it's just brush, but you can't just burn that stuff. You're like smoking out the people over here. And I was
Which is such a Nebraska thing where you're like,
yeah, I was like, I'm just gonna burn it.
You walk out, you're like, oh, someone's burning the leaves.
Yeah.
Very distinct smell, and you're just like, go with your day.
Yeah.
I know people who like live in small towns and they're like, yeah, I just burned my trash. Like, no,
you're not supposed to do that. Now, trash is crazy. I would never do that. But it's like, what else do they do with all the tree stuff anyways? Don't they just burn it anyways?
No, they probably grind it up and I don't know, like compost.
Make new topsoil.
Yeah. Or at least I know when we had all of our stuff, but that big storm that went through here and like everyone's trees, they like grounded it up and made it into like mulch for people.
Got it. So yeah, the neighbors were pissed. Some ash got in their kids' eyes. Big fucking deal.
Well, it doesn't help
fucking
that
assholes.
You're like right next to a park open area that could very easily catch on fire.
Well, it was raining. It wasn't going to happen. It didn't even have real flames.
Just looked really bad.
Yeah, it was just very smoky.
Well, that's probably because the fire department could see it because you live so close.
Right next to them. Yeah. I did not think this through.
They just walked over.
They were just like, what the fuck? Yeah, I did not think it through very well. But I was like, I got to get this down quick because we have some company coming over. And I can't have it looking like that,
Couldn't you just call your guy?
I did, but the issue with that is because it's the holidays, it's very expensive.
That makes sense.
So I figured if I can at least do most of it, they don't have as much work to do. So I got about halfway through, and they came out, and it's still fucking $900. But
holy shit!
Yeah,
that's expensive.
Yeah, so I'm paying him in shifts. I said, it's the holidays, brother.
Can I
appreciate you coming out. I did. So I paid him $500. I'm going to pay him the last $400 next week. It's like, I can't afford this, man. You're too expensive. So I don't think I'm going to be using him anymore.
Yeah, no, you could probably find someone less expensive. That seems like crazy high amount.
Yeah, it was pretty insane because it was $800, but then the $100 for the hauling it away.
Yeah. Oh, for the hauling it away.
Yeah. And I was like, I can't burn it, so you got to take it.
Honestly, that's not terrible for the hauling away part because I don't.
Yeah, the hauling was $100.
It was him actually doing it. Like that doesn't sound. But I guess
putting it on his back. He's just walking it to the dump, to the yard waste dump.
I would just throwing it over the fence. Your fence down to the park.
I do allegedly sometimes do that as well. For entertainment purposes only, of course. That's not real.
Eating the drowned rats from the pool.
I have done that as well. All right, squirrel. You're going for a ride. A real wet ride. Hits the ground.
Some little kid, Mom!
Help! But yeah, so that was fun. Sorry to get off on that tangent. I just remembered that. I was like, that's actually really funny. Calling the fire department on me.
Again, they probably just saw it.
Yeah, they probably just came over.
Like, uh-oh, this isn't good.
Yeah. No, I know it was the neighbor because they were in the neighbor's yard.
Oh. I get, like, you can't blame them, though, when they see a lot of smoke in, the area that you're in.
Look, I'm not blaming them. I'm just going to burn their house down.
Say that.
You fuck with me?
You fuck with the Jesus?
I'm going to fuck you in the ass Saturday. But yeah. So that was fun. What were we talking about? I got off on a tangent there.
Something about the weather. I did have to shovel, and as you know, I have a long driveway.
Don't burn it.
I do have.
It'll get you in trouble.
I technically do have a flamethrower.
That would be great. I mean, it'd fuck up your concrete pretty bad, but I think
it's advertised to remove snow.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's like a.
Why don't you do it?
You just hook it up to like a propane tank, and then you just.
You have the propane tank on your back like a backpack?
No, it's just like one you have like for barbecue, so you're just dragging it on the concrete behind.
They should give you a little apparatus, and then what they call it is a tank top.
That's a good one.
That's pretty good.
I'll give you that one.
I'm on a roll, baby. You're not giving me enough credit.
That was a good one. No, I haven't used it for snow. I've used it for like killing weeds because in Nebraska,
that's not where I thought you were going with that.
In Nebraska, you can just walk into a Harbor Freight discount tool store and be like, "Yes, one flamethrower, please." And
what's your intended purpose?
They don't ask any questions. They don't care. They're like,
"Of course you can."
Do they ask for ID? No.
You come in. Can I get a flamethrower? Of course you can. I've been waiting for somebody to ask for that. We got one in the back.
I actually did have to ask for it. It was in the back because someone walked by because I didn't see it out on like they had this. And I was like, they online said they call it a weed burner.
Okay.
Hashtag 420.
By the way, selling that in California is never gonna happen.
Oh no, it's probably highly illegal. It probably says on the box that let's see if you can buy it in the state of California.
Definitely, you cannot buy a weed. Although I'm searching that, you may find something else, honestly.
And it was also $29.99.
That's actually a really good deal for a flamethrower.
Yeah, they call them torches. But
I guess that is technically what it is.
Yeah, so I have one of those, which it's on the package says you can just burn the snow.
I mean, all right.
I don't know why I'm saying burning. It melts, not burns.
A lot of smoke on that one.
But also, I feel like it would just make more ice when it melted.
That's what I always thought, too.
But I guess maybe if it's so hot, it just makes it evaporate.
Just instantly?
It goes through all stages of water. Solid to liquid to gas.
That would be
science.
A modern marvel. Yeah. I'd be impressed with that. Be great.
But yeah, I'm now getting to the age where I'm like, I need to go buy a snow blower.
Yeah. Doing that by hand nowadays you're asking for an injury.
Yeah, the back is not feeling great today.
Yeah, I can only imagine. Speaking of back, I have a hot take for you.
Baby got back?
Close. I can bring it up in a little bit if you want.
No,
let that one sit.
We already got it going.
I got a hot take for you.
Okay.
Nickelback does not deserve all the hate that they get.
Of course not. We have we not done this?
Have we done this? We've done this about Creed.
Yeah, I thought we did Nickelback in the same.
It's very possible. I think I'm just thinking about that because I just watched the documentary.
How drunk were you?
I was fucking wasted. Yeah,
I could
Thanksgiving,
tell.
I was blackout drunk. I haven't been that drunk in a long time, but we started drinking like 10 a.m.
Oh, I guess we'll have to also. Speaking of alcohol, we'll get into it. We'll finish the Nickelback, but I do want to bring it back to. I think they call it Blackout Wednesday.
Oh, that's right. Nickel Blackout Wednesday.
Not
Nickel Black.
No, but okay, Nickelback. Yes. So you watched the document. What was the documentary about?
It was just about Nickelback, just about
like
Chad Kroeger and their writing process.
Like a history of it, or like just them going on tour, or like a live concert kind of thing.
No, it was legitimately essentially they're not shitty like everybody says that they are.
Oh yeah,
and they convinced me.
No, I've always thought I don't know how it became like an internet meme thing. Like I don't know where like all this like late 2000s people were just like, Nickelback sucks.
Yeah, and a lot of that kind of, and now it's called dad rock, but a lot of that shit got thrown under the bus.
We definitely have talked about dad rock.
Well, I just wanted to say, watch that documentary. If you hate Nickelback, they'll prove you wrong.
What's the name of the documentary?
Oh, now you're asking for too much. Where's our producer? Hold on.
Well, okay, what'd you watch it on?
Where's the producer?
Provo. I don't know, man. I just watched it.
Oh, it's called Hate to Love, Nickelback.
Ooh, okay, so I could see it.
And it's on Netflix.
Okay, I'll have to give that
I thought it was good. They convinced me. Now, was I obliterated? Of course.
Well, it's the best way to enjoy Nickelback. Like that's when I saw them in concert. Like it was, there was no way I was going to be sober.
I mean, I've seen them. I think I've seen them twice, and they put on a hell of a show.
They do. If you have the opportunity, and you're like, oh, Nickelback, I'm just going to go and make fun of it. I'm like, you're going to know every song.
That's the thing. Put on any of their albums, any of their multiple albums, and you'll know at least one song from every album, at least.
Maybe not the newest one, but
I bet you would.
Even the newer ones, I was still a little fuzzy on.
I bet you would. You've heard it at least.
Yeah, maybe. But if you go to their Spotify and listen to like their top 5 songs or whatever, you're gonna know every word.
Yeah.
And I think I jokingly said to you is like, if people say like, "Oh, I don't know a Nickelback song," I was like, "Did you avoid the radio from 2000 to 2007?"
And I know you didn't, because you were still hanging out with your parents at that point and driving in their cars, and that's what they all listened to.
Yeah, or you watched MTV,
right?
Like, because we all watched MTV at that point. You ate your Fruit Loops before school, and fucking music videos were on before you went to school.
Did you eat breakfast before going to school as a kid?
Yes and no.
I never did.
I wasn't like a big I still don't eat breakfast for the most part.
I usually don't eat until like 11 or 12.
Yeah, I have my coffee, and occasionally, like on weekends, I'm more likely to go get breakfast versus but very rarely. Or like if we made like cookies the night before, I'll eat like a cookie for breakfast, like things I shouldn't be. And then sometimes I did get, depending on like if I was hungry, like would grab the free breakfast at school.
Yeah, that was always ours. Was you're gonna go eat free breakfast, and I was like, I'm cool with that. I loved cafeteria food, so I didn't mind.
We're gonna get more tangents of like low key. I enjoyed like I ate every school lunch meal, because what was it?
I think we've talked about this too. Now we're just repeating everything we're talking, because we talked about hot and cold lunch, and we both were like, I loved the hot lunch.
Oh yeah, which is funny because Abby was opposite. Like she took her lunch every day.
No, that's the wrong answer.
Yeah, no, she
and I had free reduced lunches. So
yeah,
my lunches were anywhere, depending on what I got, it was either free or like $1.50.
But you also went, I guess that probably makes a difference though, of like at Millard West, you probably had like good. Did you have like other options?
It was okay. They had like my favorite was the panini press station. So you'd go and you could like load up. I know, it was awesome.
Panini press.
Oh wow, white bread and deli meat on a fucking plancha. How fancy.
You got
fucking George Foreman.
Going to OPS, you got one option, and you I was eating it regardless, but you're like, I kind of hope it's decent.
Yeah. Hey, Millard West is OPS.
No, it's not. It's Millard Public Schools.
Well, MPS.
Very different. Very different.
LMNOP, they're right in a row. It's super close.
The tax brackets are a lot different.
That's true.
For fun.
Yeah, the food was pretty good. They had like pretty decent hot food.
But you also got probably like junior and senior year, you could leave, right?
Yeah. And I mean, I just didn't show up senior year.
It's true. Versus me, who just, kept going to school.
Not even free food could get me to go to school.
You weren't that hungry.
I mean, I was working in restaurants, so I got free food anyways.
That's true.
So I was like, I've upgraded.
I've upgraded to Chipotle.
Fuck yeah. It was like that and Teebs back then. I didn't work at Chipotle until after high school, actually.
Okay. Oh, I did have a good topic, but I don't know if I want to save it for a later episode.
Do it.
Okay. Allegedly, we'll start out with allegedly.
Uh-oh, I'm in trouble.
What jobs and how much would you steal from your jobs?
Allegedly?
Back in high school, allegedly. Statute of limitations probably done. Or what schemes did you have?
I can say all of this because I just won't say where it was.
Mm-hmm.
But there were many. It was all restaurants.
Yeah.
Because if I didn't work at restaurants, I worked at like scam phone call jobs. You know what I mean? Like storm gutter stuff like that. Yeah. So there was nothing to steal. You'd walk in, it'd be an empty office with rolling chairs and a laptop. You know what I mean? So all of mine was food that I would then, so I'd make my meal, right? Mm-hmm. That my employee meal, but then, maybe a thing of sour cream would go missing. And then the next day there'd be like a thing of, lettuce missing. And just, it wasn't like a scheme. It was just, why would I go and purchase stuff? Honestly, the place I stole from the most was probably Baker's.
That makes sense.
The grocery store. I just walk in with a cart, fill it up, and just push the cart out, fill up my trunk, and drive off. Allegedly,
when you were an employee over there?
No,
or just in general, just
walking in. And it would always be winter, so I'd have my big coat on, and it had 2 pockets on the inside. Yeah. Well, both of those pockets just so happened to perfectly fit a bottle of whiskey. So I'd put, bottle of whiskey in each one and fill up a cart with meat and vegetables and all that shit, and I'd put it in my trunk and just drive off. It's not like I had a license plate.
Or was it insured?
or was it insured? Yeah. But nothing was ever a scheme. Now, I did know people who ran schemes.
Okay.
And I maybe allegedly lived with one of them who stole hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of technology from stores.
That's pretty good.
May or may not be called Mr. Time in the parlance of his time. But yeah, I lived with a guy who stole hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars from every job. He would always work at like Office Max
or Depot,
Target, Best Buy, and he would just be running schemes.
What would he do?
So he was usually in the inventory department.
Okay.
So he would be like unloading the trucks and marking the things as arrived or not arrived or whatever. And I don't know how he would do it, but he was running the numbers essentially. And, a TV would come in.
Yeah.
And he would just not mark it that it came in.
Oh, you got lost in the mail.
Sure. And then just sell it to one of his buddies for $75, $100. And it was a $400, $600 TV. So he'd sell it for like $100.
Did he just never get caught?
He got caught. He actually had to flee Nebraska for a little while.
Because he probably was at a felony level.
Yeah.
See, like that's almost like too much. Like,
and I lived with him for a while, and I was like, at any minute, the cops are going to come in here and they're going to bust this entire house, and I had nothing to do with it. Although allegedly, I may have taken a few things that was offered to me.
Yeah, not accomplice, but you were like, you could be like, I didn't know they were stolen. Very clearly know that they're stolen.
I didn't know.
That's true. That's like, I knew some guys back in high school who would like go to the clothing stores and then would go into the dressing room and just like put on all the clothes and then just walk out and then sell the clothes.
Did you ever do anything like that?
I didn't. I would purchase them, but
hats was a big one for me, and I know we've talked about that before.
Yeah.
Walk in with this hat, go to the hat section, get a new hat, put it on, leave the old hat. It wasn't stealing, it was trades.
It was a trade. It was
a tradesy.
But that they didn't realize was that they were part of.
And it didn't have a tag so that they could resell it.
Yeah. They're like, oh, it's this gross hat with grease.
It was my gym hat. It was my restaurant hats that are just covered in sweat and grease.
I thought take a penny, leave a penny applied to hats.
Yeah, it should.
Yeah.
Take a hat, leave a hat.
The one I did at the movie theater allegedly was, so like a large soda and a large popcorn was like exactly $10.
Mm-hmm.
And this was back when people still had $10 bills.
Sure.
And so, you'd like ring it up and be like, oh, $10. And then as they like walked away, you would delete it off the screen and just pocket the $10.
That's a good point. Yeah. That's a good one. And that's not hurting anybody.
Well, and then, too many people are doing it. And then you have a staff meeting and be like, why are we missing 100 large buckets?
I think they got lost in the mail.
It didn't help the manager was also doing the inventory, like the shipping and receiving and stuff.
Yeah. So they're very much aware that things are missing.
Oh yeah, they're like, "Are you guys just throwing them away? Did they accidentally get thrown?" We're like, "Yep, that's it. That's 100% it."
No, the guy I lived with was infamous for stealing. Remember iPods back in the day? Yeah, stealing thousands and thousands of dollars of iPods.
See, it's very easy to make that into a felony level amount.
It was allegedly
versus
he had to flee.
versus just doing a little here and there pocket.
Yeah. And speaking of pennies, rest in peace, dude. No more pennies.
They're gone. They are.
It's a sad day.
To be fair, like they're not. I don't use cash anyway, really, at this point in my life. Like it's pretty rare. Like I couldn't tell you if I actually have cash on me right now.
I always have a change bucket, and collecting pennies is my favorite.
I probably have a change bucket. I haven't touched it in forever. I like.
You want to bring it back to LA with you next time you come out? I'll take them for you.
Just all the change.
You clearly don't appreciate cash. Cash is king, baby.
Not really.
Nobody takes it anymore, but it's king.
I was about to say, yeah, like trying to find a place that will take cash half the time is.
You know who takes cash? This podcast. If you have cash that you don't want and
mail
you can't
it
seem
to
to
our
use,
PO box.
bring it to the studio, bring it to our house, mail it to us, send us a Venmo request, whatever you want to do. Like and subscribe, comment, share. We really love you.
I love how we're like, yeah, we'll take your cash. Venmo us.
Venmo us. You know, if you can't get it to us,
it's true.
We'll take. We're not snobs. You know, we'll take any kind of money, whether that come in the form of sandwiches from sponsors. You know.
Also, a hot tip: don't use Coinstars for your coins to convert them into like dollar bills or something. Just go to self checkout and dump in your coins.
True.
They'll give you money that way.
And I'll be your cashier. Just let me know ahead of time. I have a nice little knapsack. Go ahead and dump them in there. And I won't give you money back, but I'll take them.
I'll take the change.
Yeah, and actually, fun fact, instead of going to a Coinstar where you essentially have to pay for that conversion, you can just go to your bank.
That's true. When was the last time you actually went physically into your bank?
I do it quite frequently for traveling.
I guess I didn't think about getting like euros and shit.
Yep. So I take the big change bowl, which is usually when it's full, it's generally around like $400.
Holy shit!
Yeah. So we don't cash it in until it's full.
Yeah.
And then, or if we have like a big trip coming up, we need a little extra cash. It's usually a couple $100.
Yeah. How often are you cashing that bowl in? I feel like I've had
every few years.
Okay, I was about to say I feel like I've had my change jar forever. And
if you're consistently adding to it,
that's true. I'm not consistently.
It's a lot of money. If it just sits there and you're not ever putting anything in there, then who gives a shit? But
yeah, I'm not really. Again, I'm not paying with cash, so I'm not getting change back.
So you won't, if you're like at the grocery store or Home Depot or the library, wherever it is that you fucking go. I don't know.
Actually, I do need change when I go to the library.
Exactly. That's what I mean.
The one place I do need change is the library because that's how I pay for it when I print stuff because I don't own a printer.
I thought that's how you paid for your internet access to watch porn.
Me and Greg.
It's not me, okay?
I just look over Greg's shoulder. We have a deal. He goes to the sites I like.
It's Reynaldo Christensen. That's who it is.
Yes.
But will you not pick up coins off the ground?
I rarely see coins. I'm not really going places.
Well, there you go. I will always pick up coins, pennies, dimes. I don't give a shit. I'll pick them up.
Yeah, I'll pick up. Probably what I do actually use change for is either when I had to go print stuff at the library.
Yep.
Or meters because I go like
that's true.
We frequent downtown quite often, or even if like our favorite pizza place is downtown or that sandwich place, and so end up parking at meters.
And Lincoln doesn't have the app ones yet.
They do have the app, but they also have like a surcharge. So like,
which is so stupid. You'd rather take 25 cents in coins that you can't use over just letting me Venmo you?
Pretty much. And so it's like, especially if I'm just there to like, because they're hawks about giving tickets. So I always end up paying. And so it's like, well, I'm only putting a quarter's worth in because I only need like 15 minutes to pick something up, and the charge to do it is actually worth more than what I'm paying, and so
and that's something I will never understand. Speaking of money, I'll never understand how we're going to this digital processing system over cash, and then every business fucking bitches that your purchase has to be over a certain amount of money because otherwise the amount that they have to pay in processing is not worth it. And I'm like, whose fucking problem is that? Yeah. Because it's not mine. I have cash and you will not take it. And now you're forcing me to buy over $10 because you don't want to pay $6 in processing. It's not my problem.
I know. I'm not sure.
Hot take. I'm heated about this.
You have a Samsung phone, but I'm guessing like I have an iPhone, but I don't have Apple Pay on my phone.
No, I don't have a digital wallet either. I hate it.
I just don't see like. I know it's a super big thing with Gen Z where they don't carry wallets. They just carry their phone and like pay for.
Oh, the thing that has all of your information on it, not just your money, but all of your information. Yep. Yeah, good idea. No way that goes wrong.
To be fair, though, I do have like my banking and credit card apps on my phone.
Me too.
But I'm not paying with I'm not
paying with it. I'm just transferring money.
There's at least a barrier versus I feel like Apple Pay's too easy, right? Like,
here's a question. If and when we ever have the ability to just put your bank information in a chip in your hand, would you do it?
Probably not. I don't see
the What purpose. If it was mandatory?
Well, then that would have to.
I'd chop off my hands and be like, I can't. I don't have hands.
Yes, because that's easier than living with a microchip in you.
We already got microchips in us because of that goddamn vaccine.
I did just get my COVID and flu shot. Shout out getting your COVID and flu shot.
Fucking. Did I cut? It cuts. End of episode.
End of episode. No, I just, don't want to kill my newborn child.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Everything's about the kid. You have one kid and all of a sudden all your priorities change.
You're acting like I didn't already get a yearly flu shot. You work in medicine. That's terrifying. I thought Gavin Newsom personally came to everyone's home and was like, okay, here's your, pull down your pants.
You sound just like, okay. He's from Michigan or Minnesota. Okay. Time for your shot now, okay?
Pull down your pants. You're like, this can be easily be in the army. He's like, I like it this way.
This is the most efficient. I like the idea of Newsom coming to every house like a fucking door-to-door salesman. He kind of looks smarmy enough to be that too.
More like a slimy Santa Claus.
Giving out gifts that half of his people don't want.
He just avoids Orange County.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That in Malibu. Except there's no more doors to knock on in Malibu.
Yeah, demon out burning leaves.
Burn down their houses. Oh, we got to wrap it up, everybody.
We do. Okay, I'll quickly talk about... So, apparently, the Wednesday night before Thanksgiving is known as Blackout Wednesday.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
And I guess it's supposed to be, even I guess over New Year's Eve, the top drinking night for bars. Okay. Do you think that's accurate over New Year's Eve? I say yes.
It's over like St. Patty's Day?
Over St. Patty's Day, apparently.
I doubt it. But I mean, if there's statistics that say that, sure. But I could not imagine that people were getting drunker the night before Thanksgiving than on St. Patrick's Day, 4th of July, New Year's. I mean,
I'm guessing it's just on bar statistics. So like actual bar profits, I think is how they did it.
Maybe they're just buying more expensive drinks.
I think it's more of an essence of you're not drinking at home. You're not at a house party. You're most likely at the bars.
I guess that's a good point.
Versus New Year's Eve or even St. Patty's Day, you might be at a party versus like Blackout Wednesdays very specifically, you're trying to avoid your family. So you're at the bars.
I guess that's a good point also because everyone knows on Thursday, on Thanksgiving, they're not going out. Nothing's open.
Yeah.
No one's doing anything. And they're all staying home. So maybe it's like the last hurrah before then.
And it's also a big night of like everyone's back in town. So that's kind of why I'm bringing it up was like, I'm back in Lincoln. And so like there were like 6 people I knew who came back into town. And so of course I went out drinking on that night. And the bars were pretty busy.
I'm sure. Yeah.
Because it's, everyone's back in town.
That's a good point.
Kind of tying it back to the podcast of being back in my hometown. Everyone just comes to visit. And so I don't have to do any of the traveling. I'm already here. And so I get to hang out with people. And
that is the benefit. Yeah.
Also kind of nice because everyone is coming from major cities. They're like, oh my God, it's so cheap here. I'm like, yep, you're paying for me.
Yeah. You got that big city money now.
Mm-hmm.
No, I did not drink on Wednesday. I drank on Thursday and had to work Friday morning.
That's shitty that you had to work Friday.
And I was the most hungover I've been in years.
Oh, isn't that the worst though now?
It's like terrible.
I had that. I can't remember when, but it was just like, even though I work from home, like I remember what it was. It was, coming back after something where I like was out of town and then came back and was like, oh, I'm going to work a half day. And then I worked that half day and I was like, I think I ended up taking like a half an hour nap.
Yeah.
You're like, I just need this.
Yeah. My day on Friday after Thanksgiving is I take my laptop because generally I work on my work setup where it's like double screens and all that stuff. But I just take my laptop downstairs and just lay on the couch all day. And just that way Abby and I are home together, but I'm still,
you're working
on, I'm still available, but I'm not doing projects or anything.
Yeah. No, you're maintaining. You're not trying to do anything else more than just the bare minimum during those situations.
Just like this podcast.
The bare minimum. Well, that should be the name of the podcast. Bare minimum.
The Bare Minimum Podcast. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving, and next time we see you will probably be Christmas.
I don't know why we're talking about Thanksgiving, as that was, the prior episode. But
we're not banking. Cut that. We don't bank episodes, and we would never lie to you about that.
We also keep every episode in order.
We also don't move anything around.
The continuity of this, if people, for you active listeners, thank you very much, and we apologize where we're like, you probably heard this last episode, and then they haven't.
They haven't. Yeah, it hasn't happened. We're referencing future episodes.
Because we thought they'd be in order.
And maybe that's why we don't have very many listens. Everybody's just waiting for all of them to come out and then binging on them so that they understand what's going on.
Yeah. I could see that. And
and that's why our listenership is down.
But thank you for who do listen. We appreciate it.
Thank you for who do. Voodoo.
Hoodoo. Is that the black clothing brand?
All right. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day.
Bye.
Bye.